Alright, so we got this PS4 and it's not updating the system software. Well, the console's booting into safe mode, so that's always a great start. Hopefully it's just doing an integrity check because they yanked the power cable out. Alright, now we're in 1080p. Alright, so we got version 11. Let's update that. And there's our error code. So what do we have? We have SU-42118-6. Do you know what this means? Alright, so I've just got a game here. Just gonna see if I can put that in the disk drive. No, I can't. There's already a disk in there. And if I try and eject it, I don't hear any activity from the disk drive at all. So the disk drive is seemingly not working or not getting any power. But that shouldn't have anything to do with the software update error, right? Alright, so here we are on the motherboard for the PlayStation 4 Slim, and you can see that we have this F6202. Right, that means fuse, and if we have a look just over here, we can see this little fuse here, right? So this fuse is between this point and this point. What that means is when the fuse is working normally, we should have continuity, so we should have flow of electricity between this point and this point. And we can check that by using continuity mode on our multimeter. So continuity mode just basically means it'll beep when we touch the two probes together, and that indicates that we have a closed circuit. We have an actual connection from one to the other. Right, so if we now put one probe on one side of the fuse and one probe on the other, we don't get a beep. So that tells us that this fuse is blown. So without this fuse being in good condition, it's not providing power from point A to point B, and therefore it's not giving any power to the disk drive. I know this is going to be hard to believe, but your PlayStation 4 system software will actually fail to update if the disk drive is not working, if the disk drive has no power. And that's because for some strange reason Sony's software communicates to the disk drive and talks to its firmware and whatnot, and makes sure that there's actually a disk drive present, and then proceeds with the software update. Alright, so I've just removed the cover from the optical disk drive section, and it's a good thing we did because you can see a carpet layer of dust built up on that heatsink. So we're going to get that cleaned up as well, and that'll help with the thermals. And as you can see, there's the disk drive. So what we're going to do is I'm going to pop this disk drive cover off, remove the disk, clean the rollers, put it all back together, test everything, and we should be happy. So you can see that disk drive sprung to life. Laser's trying to read some stuff, but it's got nothing to read. That's okay. It is not stopping though. So something's wrong with this mechanism because this disk drive keeps starting up. So I think this is what caused the fuse to burn out. I'm going to turn that off because it just keeps trying to read a disk. Let's go ahead and manually wind this mechanism back in. Okay, see, now it's not turning on by itself. If we push this switch, you can see the rollers start. I got a bit of isopropyl alcohol on a swab. And while those rollers are rotating, I'm just going to basically use the drive's motor to clean the rollers. Alright, so I'm just going to clean that dust out and then reassemble everything and we should be good to go. Awesome. Much better. Alright, so I've got the disk drive back together, cleaned the heatsink, booted up the console normally. Now we can try the software update again. And now the only thing we have to do is test the disk drive. So let's put that game back in. Beautiful. Will it read? That is the question. Yes, it will. All back together. I'm just doing a last test, so there's no new software updates, everything's up to date now. And I guess you know already, but just in case you didn't, if you need a PS4 Slim fixed, techbuddy.au. Peace. I'm gonna play some Need for Speed.